You know, like I was saying. But yeah, I'm quite sure he had help with some lines. You know, during the college dropout, um, maybe late registration, but by the time he got to graduation, 808s and Heartbreak, Yeezus, you could just tell definitely that it was him. You know, he's passionate about his art. I think he writes from the heart in a perspective to where he wants you to relate to it. You know, he wants you to feel something in here. And if you can't feel nothing in here, then why are you listening to his music? You know, he just wants to be known for great things. And far as humanity goes, he wants to do a lot of things for humanity, you know, and I think that's a great thing. I mean, you take not just his albums, but, you know, the work he does outside of just music, you know, from fashion. He's really passionate about that. And niggas have to admit, like, when he came in the game, it kind of switched shit up as far as the fashion shit, you know what I mean? The skinny jean era, which a lot of people downed, and like, oh, that's gay, that's this and that. Now you got everybody wearing skinny jeans, you know what I'm saying? But they'll say that, okay, Lil Wayne made it popular. Kanye came in the gate like that, you know. Then you had Kid Cudi, Wayne, and so forth and so on, where he made it, you know what I mean? It's him being him, but other people thought it was cool, and he's a fashionable guy, you know what I mean? Like I stated in other videos, the nigga could have on some skinny jeans and a plain white t-shirt with some J's, and it just looks fucking amazing. Not that I look at another man like that, but I'm saying, like, GQ is one of the dopest magazines ever, and they are all about fashion. So, I mean, for the nigga that had a cover like that, it understands that, you know, he cares about not only, you know, fashion, you know, art. He's just passionate about a lot of things, you know. Sometimes he could be egotistical and say shit, but then when you think about it, is he really wrong? You know, he compared himself to Steve Jobs in a way. I was like, all right, you know, I can respect that, you know, but where is he going with this? And once he elaborated on it, it's like, all right, I see that. So I definitely feel with this new album, it's going to be a surprise. It's going to be a moment, because I could just see with the singles, he haven't put out nothing bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You haven't heard no negativeness about the album. I mean, even Charlamagne, when the nigga first came on the interview, he praised him for, you know what I mean, his work. You dig? And I didn't expect that. I don't think nobody did, because Charlamagne, you know, he's harsh on motherfuckers. But, you know, he kind of did backpedal in the interview where he really said what he said about Beck, but didn't listen to the album. I was like, ooh, I'm listening to the interview riding around with my girl, and I'm like, yo, this nigga about to say he didn't listen to the album. This nigga. What you even do that for if you didn't hear the album? And then the nigga hearing it, it's like, oh, it's a pretty cool album, right? You know what I'm saying? But that's Ye being Ye, you know what I mean? But besides that other shit, his music definitely stamps, you know, for what his hip-hop and creativity goes. Like, who else dropped albums like him? You know, a lot of people say, oh, he bit this from this, or he ain't the first person to do this or do that. Yeah, but it's like, okay, you take something, you reinvent it and make it yours. You don't do it the same as somebody else, you know what I mean? Like, somebody mentioned I should do reaction videos, and I'm like, yo, so-and-so got a lane for that. I don't really bite people's styles. And they're like, well, that's not biting if you do it. A lot of people do it. Yeah, but it's a certain way that people do it to get a certain reaction, which I stated, I'm not into that. I'm like, I like to trendset. I like to do shit myself to let other people follow from that. You know what I mean? So shout out to brother that mentioned that, but I don't believe in a reaction. How can I give you a reaction to something that I'm just now hearing to the point to where I didn't soak it all in, but I'm like, oh yeah, that was a dope whatever. You know, it's similar to like Kanye. Like, he's not gonna co-sign no shit that he feels as if like it's mediocre. He speaks his mind. Like, if you're a Gemini, shout out to everybody that's a Gemini. We speak our mind, we speak from the heart, and we're not gonna sit here and sugarcoat shit or just tell you bullshit. You know, we're gonna speak from a perspective of understanding and hope you can understand what we're saying. But, I mean, a lot of people say Kanye rambles a lot and says a bunch of bullshit. He goes around questions. It's not that he goes around questions. It's just the way he articulates himself. You motherfuckers can't understand it. You know what I mean? So I don't never think that he has crazy moments and says shit that doesn't make any sense. You got to really break it down, and then you get what he's saying. And that's not just me being a fan. It's just I get the same, like, what did you just say? You don't get it. But it takes people some time to actually get it. And then once they get it, they come back like, yo, you was right, you know. That's all I be asking for. Is like, if I say something and you see it, then come back and be like, you was right. Don't just try to diss me or knock me for what I already said because you don't understand it. But once you see it, then it's like, oh, shit, he was right. That's that pride and that ego. You got to let that shit go. So that's why I feel like with this album, he put his pride to the side. He put his ego to the side. And he giving you music. You know what I mean? From his heart, not really for what the fans want. Even though he hears the fans, I'm quite sure, but you can hear it like in wolves. You know, you can hear it in one day. You dig what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's like, I want Kanye to be Kanye. I don't want him to be forced to do shit. That was the thing with Lupe. You know, he conformed to give a label something, and the fans like, what was this shit? You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's there, but it's half them. Kanye always gives himself in his albums, and that's what I can appreciate about him. You know, so at the end of the day, so help me God, you know, I'm quite sure the controversy gonna come with the fucking album cover, Illuminati, what does it mean, and all this weird shit. You know what I'm saying? It's always something with him. But one thing I do hope, do visuals, yeah. Like, I'm tired of these albums where you don't do visuals. Don't make it so fucking weird either. Like, I mean, great. When you put out Yeezus, those videos was dope, but don't really be too far out there where the common people can't really understand you. Like, what does that video mean? That's just my thought. So, you know, I had to give y'all the proper due and do it over for y'all. So I hope y'all can appreciate these videos. And yeah, just try something new this month. But I got something special for all those who wonder how long I've been loving music. I'm gonna show y'all some dope shit that y'all probably used to do, and for the new generation, y'all probably never heard of it, but it's pretty dope. So yeah, man, that's Kanye. That's my thoughts on his upcoming album. Hopefully it'll drop sometime in the summer, not all the way at the end of the year. Y'all let me know what y'all think of the album cover, what y'all think of his songs he been leaking, and yeah, man, what's some topics that y'all want me to talk about this month that don't have to do with reviewing music, you know what I'm saying? Thoughts, like vlogs that I can, you know, give you thoughts on, you know what I'm saying? Not really always hip-hop news, but just regular shit. Other than that, I'm out. One.